I'm gonna tell you the craziest story of how I got scammed $3,000 in New York. Now, I've looked everywhere online. I've asked so many people. This has never happened to anyone else. If there's anyone in the comments this has happened to, let me know. So cool, it's 2020. Me and my friend, we go to New York. We land in JFK airport. So we find a taxi driver to take us back to our hotel that we're staying at. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a normal taxi driver, a normal drive to the hotel. Now, midway during the drive, the driver kind of drops like some cards by accident and they kind of go to the back. It's a lot of Pokemon cards. So then we just see a bunch of Pokemon cards on the floor. We pick them up, help him out, and then we just start talking about Pokemon cards. Obviously at the start we're kind of interested, like, yo, why'd you have so many Pokemon cards? And he's just telling us how he buys and sells them and he makes a lot of money doing it because they're collectibles. But then he just keeps on yapping. Like, it got to the point in the conversation got boring and we kind of zoned out, but we're just being polite. But this brother wouldn't stop. This driver kept on going on about Pokemon cards. So he knew we were from the UK, so he kept on bringing out one card that you could apparently only get in the UK, and how it's so rare, it's so hard to get. He's been trying to get it for years, but he still can't seem to find it. And he kept on asking us, like, do you know anyone that can get it? Have you heard of this card? We just kept on saying no, like, we don't know about Pokemon cards. But our brother wouldn't shut up. He kept on going on. We were just being silent, but he kept on saying the card's name so much, like, it kind of stayed in our heads. Anyways, at the end of the journey, he got us to take his number because he was like, oh, listen, if you lot need me to drive you anywhere, I'll be cheaper than an Uber, I'll be cheaper than a taxi, because a lot of people might try to scam you here. So me and my friend, we took his number, but we didn't plan on hitting him up if we needed a drive. We were just going to use the Uber. Anyway, days go by now. I forgot about this guy. We're continuing our journey in New York, exploring. Cool. One day, I leave my hotel, yeah, and like in New York, you kind of have like stores and you have like carts in it. And ever since I got to my hotel, there's a cart I kept on seeing right outside my hotel, but I never went to it, okay? We never went to it. But one day, me and my boy decided to go to it, and it just had like loads of different random items. It had drinks, it had like souvenirs, and then yeah, it also had Pokemon cards. Now, the Pokemon card this brother kept on going on about, we remember the name in it, and we saw it right in front of us. The Pokemon card was right there in front of us. So we asked to see it, and then yeah, we took a picture of that card and we sent it to the guy. He was like, yo, is this the card you're looking for? And this guy was like, yeah, he messaging us, sending us a voice note, calling us. Yeah, I need that. I'll give you 10K for it right now. Where are you? Let me buy it. This guy was getting so excited to buy the car from us, bro. So me and my boy was like, what are the chances the car this guy needs, we've got it right in front of us? Let us double check the price is actually worth the amount that he's trying to say it's worth, innit? So we Google the car's name, and then you just see a bunch of listings for the car around 10K, 9K, 8K, 8.5K, 9K. There's literally hundreds of listings in it. So me and my boy like, yeah, for sure, this is worth signing. There's so many listings. But then we were like, what if this card is fake and it's not a real authentic version of the card? So we called the guy, we double checked, we showed him the card. He was like, yeah, that's definitely real. Where are you right now? Let me go pick it up. Are you at the hotel? I'm coming out. So we asked the guy that's selling the card how much for the card. Now we think he's gonna say like $100, $50, but he says $3,000. Now at the start we're a bit concerned. But then we're like, nah, we've seen the listing is worth the amount that the guy is trying to buy it for 8, 9, 10K. So we're like, all right, it's cool, it's worth the amount. Then we just asked him like, all right, cool, where did you find this card? Why do you even have this card in your possession if you don't collect Pokemon cards? We just want to make sure. And he had like a good reason. He said when tourists come to New York, when they go to restaurants, hotels, you can buy their lost belongings. And he just explained it very well, and it was very believable, okay? So me and my boy are thinking, damn, we are about to make $7,000. We are about to make 7 racks. So me and my boy, we got the free kit in our hotel anyway. So we go bring the cash, we buy the card, and we like messaging the guy like, yo, come pick it up, we're ready. Now the taxi driver, he says he's gonna be there later on because he's in traffic and he's got some things to do, but he's on his way to keep the card and he's coming with the money. How do we want it? Do we want cash? Do we want bank transfer? Anyway, we're waiting now. Hours have gone by. It's night now. We're messaging him, we're calling him. Bro, now when we're calling him now, yeah, it's saying the number doesn't exist. We're sending him a message, 1 tick, not going through. Then we go back outside and the guy that sold us the car is gone, bro. The car is gone. It's always been there, but now it's gone. But we're like, you know what? We don't need to worry because we've checked the listing that's worth 8, 9K. We could just still sell it online. Now we go and search the card name again. Every listing is gone, okay? Every listing is gone. No listings exist. And we do a bit more research. The card doesn't exist. It's not a real Pokemon card. When we first searched it up, we only looked at the listings. We didn't do a deep dive research on the card. But the card was fake the whole time. And we realized we've been stained. We've been famused. We've been scammed. But we're just in such shock, yeah, how this has happened. Because I know you guys might watch this back and listen to this and think, oh my God, you guys are so dumb. That was an obvious scam. How did you fall for it? Chat, no, okay, I am not dumb. I'm telling you now, a lot of you guys would have fell for this because everything was just set perfectly in place. Yeah, you would not even think it's a scam. Everything was so perfectly executed. If you were there and you went through every single sequence we went through, it did not feel like a scam. It all felt so organic. I'll be honest though, we were just laughing and we respected it, bro. We had to give respect because that is some serious scamming. The whole taxi drive, the driver, was he even a taxi driver? He must have been some sort of professional scammer. Even from like us going to the car, like we went to the car didn't come to us. With a lot of scams, they come to you. But it's like we got lured in and we went to the places ourselves. We went to the car, we bought it ourselves, we done everything ourselves. And that's why I feel like this scam is so perfectly orchestrated. But look, chat, I've asked so many people about this scam. I've looked online everywhere. I still cannot find anyone that's been through the same thing. For 6 years, I've been trying to find somebody that can relate to my experience. For 6 years, I've been looking, chat. Till this day, there is no one. So if you guys know anybody in the comments, anywhere, if you can relate to this experience and this has happened to you, please let me know. Because this is really the only unique experience that I have. Sometimes I'm laying in my bed. I'm literally laying in my bed trying to sleep, and randomly, random times of the year, this comes to my mind and it still haunts me.